Hi, I'm Maddie Sims, and I believe, based on my research and experience, that cellulite is your body's silent scream for help. Yes, it's ugly and embarrassing, but I'm here to let you know that it's also your body signaling a serious health imbalance, an imbalance that could potentially lead to problems like fibroids of the breast, uterus, and ovaries. Also, cancers with those organs, endometriosis, PMS, symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, which includes severe mood swings, not the normal ups and downs of everyday life, fluid retention, skin conditions. The list goes on. Oh, I forgot to mention endometriosis. That's a big one. These are all linked to hormone imbalance, but there are also a lot of other factors, and I'll be giving those to you as we go in later videos. I'll give you a little bit about my own story. I first saw my own cellulite at age 13. I hadn't even started my period yet, but I was trying on a skirt for school and checking every angle in the mirror. I saw a dimple on my left thigh and I screamed, "Mom, what is this? What is this?" And I was horrified. And no, it was just a little thing. But Mom came into the room and she looked at me and she goes, "Honey, gosh, you're just becoming a woman." Well, I didn't know that was part of the deal, and I did not like it. Who does, right? And it got worse, and I gained weight, and it got worse. I tried starvation diets. I tried hard exercise. I, I really was cruel to myself trying to get rid of this thing, and it just got worse. So I gave up, and by age 20, I just had accepted it, that this was part of being a woman. But I mention age 20 because in 1984, that was when I actually had gained the most weight I'd ever gained in my life, because I was a violinist and I toured Europe, and I knew I would never be in some of these countries again. So I really wanted to enjoy the food there. And so I just let go. And I enjoyed and ate my way through Europe. And I came back 25 pounds heavier. When I returned to college, two of my friends had also put on weight over the summer. And we made a pact to get into our best shape within 6 weeks. So that would have been Halloween. And one girl gave up, and that was okay. She felt fine in her body, and she was a happy girl anyway. And the other one, though, she did what I had done. She starved herself. She was jogging endlessly, doing every type of aerobic exercise you can imagine. And then just every time I passed her, she looked miserable. I was given a 2-week gym pass, and by my best friend in college. She is still my best friend now. And she introduced me to the fitness training center that was near our college, and I became hooked. After just a week to 10 days, I just felt good. I didn't see a difference yet, but I felt good. And so I got really interested. I started picking up fitness magazines and books and taking a look at some of these women and their transformations. Some of them did show photos of themselves and their journey, and I was amazed at what could be done. So I began following their programs, their fitness programs, as well as what they ate, and some supplements. Supplements can help a little bit, but there is no silver bullet. That's what I'm getting at. It was a whole lifestyle shift. So that's something that I kept up after college. And then finally, a few years later, I attended the University of California, Irvine, where I earned my certification as a fitness trainer. And later on, also became a nutritional microscopist, which means I can look at live and dry blood and see a whole lot of what's going on with the body. And so I began to study deeply what had changed my life and offering it up to others. I wrote a book. It was called The Cellulite Solution. And I wrote it as Laura Sims. That's my middle name. I was just really, really shy. And as it turned out, I made the right choice at the time because a woman at a book signing, she passed my table and she looked at me and in a really mean way, she said, just, lady, the only way you can get rid of cellulite is liposuction. And I just want to tell you right now, do not do that. I hope you haven't done it because one, it does not eliminate cellulite. It makes it worse. And two, it can cause severe scarring. And you can reverse cellulite. Yes, you can. You can get rid of cellulite. But you cannot get rid of that scar tissue. Once it's gone, it's happened, it's there for life. And it's expensive, unnecessary, and just don't go there, okay? So a little bit more on, since that book, I have worked with hundreds of women and I've helped thousands more through my book. Actually, books, because I've written several more. I ghost wrote about 15 books for integrative medical doctors. So I learned a lot more about the woman's body, woman's physique, and it really helped my book make sense to me. What I'd written was a lot of what I'd learned from reading and practicing and following my own advice, but the journey deepened with my experience. I was also a medical assistant in 4 clinics. So I witnessed that the body is shapeable, is transformable, not just with myself. I didn't just notice it in my own case. I noticed it with these women that I was working with. And the beautiful, beautiful side effect is the good feeling. So you think you're going after this cosmetic difference in your body, that you want to look good for your boyfriend or your husband, or just to feel better about yourself. But the feeling better actually comes with the changes that you make in your life. When you apply focus and discipline to making changes, and then not just following a fad diet, not just a fad program, um, you start feeling so good that the appearance thing becomes secondary, and what got you there becomes primary. So I want to give you 3 simple things you can do to avoid the serious health conditions I just let you know about. Were linked to the health imbalances that are also part of cellulite. So listen to your cellulite and take action. Just start with these 3 things. I'll give you one. Clean your kitchen out, all right? Get rid of the white flour and sugar. You know sugar's a poison, right? There is nothing good about sugar. And white flour and processed foods, processed, fried, chemicalized food. And so we'll get more into the details of this later, but that's one. Clean out your refrigerator and your closets. 2, I want you to take on some kind of exercise. Now, you're going to want to add strength training in there, and I'll tell you more why later. But do something 20 minutes a day, at least 3 to 5 times a week. And then the third element is the most important. It is to be kind to yourself. I know you're probably kind to your family and friends, and you're good to everyone. That's what we do as women, right? So now it's time to tend to yourself. When your cup is full, you can fill the cups of others much more. And so the kindness and compassion will carry you through this journey. And I will be giving you many, many more tips. If you like this video, please press like and subscribe, follow me. And I'd love to take you on a journey here towards looking your best while also preventing, avoiding, or reversing many of these agonizing and unnecessary health concerns, and land you in a beautiful, good feeling, sculpted, cellulite free body. Thanks for now. Bye bye.